I know you guys, at this point, you'll probably be tired of this shirt. I think I've done like 4 videos back to back with this shirt, but forgive me, you know, I'm just at home. So I just walk out and enter a car and I just wear this. I don't want to, you know, waste t-shirts because I'm not going anywhere, right? It's just the same shirt. So, you know, this is what I'm talking about. Just be you, man. Like, I'm not really bothered about who's watching me thinking this guy's wearing the same shirt. Oh my God, he must not have clothes. I promise you I have clothes, okay? I have shirts. I just don't feel the need to wear them because I'm not going anywhere and I just don't want to have a lot of laundry to take care of later, you know? Modern problems require modern solutions, right? So today I want to talk about chasing self-worth, chasing worth, chasing worth. Do you know that a lot of people today don't actually want the things they want? They're not even aware that the things they're doing are polar opposites of who they are. But they're doing it because society is like this evil villain that has just become like a staple in all my my videos. But society really is the enemy, bro. That it really is the enemy. The systems, the what's the word? The mental shifts in culture. That's the enemy. And because of that, I stay on social media as much as possible. Like in my natural state, you watch me watching like self-developmental videos on YouTube, and I like YouTube because it's more. Not shorts, YouTube, because it's more intentional. You get to pick the videos you want to watch. It's not like TikTok where you're just scrolling, you know, whatever you see or happen upon. YouTube, you get to look at the thumbnails, you get to look at the titles, you get to look at, you know, am I interested in this before you even click, you know? And so I like that because it's more centered, it's more what I want to see rather than random things just popping into my feed and my consciousness, right? So chasing worth. People work the jobs that they hate because it pays well. That's it. And I'm not talking about for survival. Like, people need to survive, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying people do unnecessary things just because it has some sort of benefit that society glamorizes. So it could be money, it could be women, it could be fame, you know. So people find themselves drawn to these things, thinking it's their life goal. It's like what they want to do, it's what they want to be, when in reality they're probably not even good at what they do or that thing that you're trying to do, or they don't even enjoy it. They're just doing it because there's a possibility, or, you know, the end goal is to get all these bells and whistles. And the funny thing about it is we don't even want the money because of the money. We want the money because of the approval we get for having the money. It comes down to worth, chasing worth. We don't want the women because we want the women. We don't genuinely like this woman. We're just lusting after her because she looks good, and so that people can see us with this woman and go, oh, he bagged this babe, he bagged this girl, or this is his ex. Approval. We don't want the fame because we don't even know what the fame entails. Imagine not having your normal life again. Imagine having to move with security every day. Even to just go to the supermarket, to go to a shop close by and do what you need to do. Now you need to have like 2 people following you, 1 person, someone carrying a gun. That's what fame is like. Forget what it looks like on camera with the girl screaming your name and, you know, the guys chanting and you're on stage and thousands of people, whatever your picture of fame might look like. Think about your day-to-day life, you know? Think about all the attention you will draw to you, both good and bad, because good people are not the only ones watching, right? Now you have to be secure. You have to protect your family because now they know you're related. You know, your brothers and sisters who are in school, now you're thinking of them like, oh my God, will they be safe? Now that they know, oh, they can get to me through them. You know, your house, your location, where you stay, where you go, what time, the people you move with. It just comes with a whole lot of hassle. And yes, it has its pros. You know, don't get me wrong, you get into doors that other people can't. You know, you get away with certain things that normal people can't. But the point is, it's not all good, you know. But people only see the good side. They only just want that fame because they want people to see that, oh yeah, I'm famous, look, approve of me, I'm worthy of you now, I'm famous. And then inside, they're probably hating the life that they live. Paranoid, scared, can't trust anybody, can't trust their friends because they feel like everybody's out to get them. That's probably what fame feels like. I'm not famous, I don't know. I'm just guessing. But logically, that's what it would be like, right? Logically. And if you listen to people talk, famous people talk, yes, kind of aligns, it makes sense, right? So the things we want, the things we chase, do we really want them? Is that really what we want for our lives? Or are we just influenced? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. The job you work, do you genuinely enjoy it? And I'm not talking about people who are trying to survive. I understand that, you know, the world isn't kind to everybody. And so people have to do things that they don't want to just because they need to survive. I'm not knocking those type of people. You know, do what you have to do, man. I can't judge you. I genuinely can't. I'm in no position to judge you for what you do, if you do it to survive, right? I'm talking about the people who don't need to do the things they are doing. They don't need to. You know, they only do it because they want approval, and they don't even notice. That's the crazy part. Subconsciously, all they're chasing is to feel worthy. The people who do fraud just to make insane amounts of money so that they can get the girls, buy the cars. Like everything, think about it. The first time you got something, oh, you were so excited, of course. And then 3 days after that, 4 days after that, it was just like, oh, okay. That's what everything you buy would feel like. It doesn't matter if you get the latest car. Yes, on the first day, it's going to be amazing. Second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, you start to, oh, it's just another car. That's literally it. That's literally it. And yes, maybe once in a while you get a little dopamine hit when someone says, oh, lovely car, you have a very nice car, man. But beyond that, it's like, yeah, it's just normal life, right? So what's the point? What's the point? And it's sad because some people never realize that they are living someone else's script. They're not even living for them. They're living for other people. They struggle to maintain their status, maintain their lifestyle, because even though it's expensive, even if it might be draining them, just because they feel like, oh yeah, keep up appearances. What will people think if I, stop or if I decline? No. So you spend your whole life performing for other people and then die. Life well lived. Oh my God, he was famous, he was rich, he had all the women in the world, he had a perfect life. I want to be like him. I want to be like her. Right. All that glitters is not gold, guys. In fact, most of the things that glitters they're not even gold. Does gold even glitter? Let's even really think about it. Yes, it reflects light. It stands out. But does it glitter? Does it glitter like diamonds do? Does it glitter like those type of sand at the beach, the way they glitter? Does gold really glitter? That's a genuine question. I have no idea. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to pose a rhetorical question. I genuinely have no clue. Is that what it's called? What gold looks like? Is that a glitter? Or is it just a shine? Is it just the quality of the gold? Does it glitter like stardust? That's what I'm trying to ask. Right. We need to be very conscious and very aware of who we are. When I say who we are, I mean like even to the things we want. Do we really want them? Like, ask yourself a genuine question. Do you really want the things you say you do? Or are you only wanting it because other people want it? That's a genuine question. And if we're being honest with ourselves, you don't. You really don't. If you really take time to consider the life you say you want and all that comes with it, do you really want it? Really? Or do you just want it because of what people will say? There are people who have a sense of purpose, and because of that sense of purpose, they are able to weather the storm. They get all that fame, money, whatever, but not because, that's what they want in and of itself, but because it avails them to be able to fulfill their purpose, their destiny. And so they're able to stand it, right? They want to take care of their family members, their loved ones, and so they get very successful at something. They might not necessarily enjoy what it entails, like every day, but they find a sense of peace and happiness knowing that, look, my loved ones are provided. They're provided for. They don't lack anything. And that keeps them going. That keeps them waking up every day like, yeah, this is why I do what I do. Purpose. This is why I do what I do. I do this for my brothers and sisters at home, for my parents back home. This life is not, I don't really enjoy every day, but if they're happy, then I'm happy. Purpose. They do it because they want to share their life with the world, their lessons. They want to tell stories and make the world a better place. And even though, the road gets shaky sometimes, the money comes with envious friends, the money comes with, girls who don't have your best interests at heart, the money comes with men who are trying to use you. You're making the world a better place, so it's worth it. Purpose. Understand that you are worthy without all these things. I don't know why I'm gripping the steering like I'm driving. Understand that you are worthy without all these things. You don't need these things. You're just born and you deserve love. You didn't have money. You can't pay your mother back for all that she has done for you. You never can. But she did it regardless. Did you have money then? Were you famous? Were you some genius kid? No. But she loves you regardless. Your father is there for you and provided for you regardless. Some people didn't have that. And even then, they are still worthy of love. Still worthy of time and affection and peace and companionship and friendship. You're worthy of everything just because you are born. You are a human being. You exist. You are alive. So the sooner we stop chasing things because we have given our power or our self-worth, we've given it to the world, we've left it in the hands of the world to determine what we deserve, I don't think we'll ever truly find happiness and peace. Because the world doesn't care. Not really. Can be famous and rich and everything. And yeah, they will love you some days, hate you some days, whatever. And you die tomorrow and everybody moves on. You're just a story now. Just a thought, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I mean, he was great in his time, but the world moves on. It's like, oh, okay, what's the next thing? Like, yeah, whatever. You might have genuine people who loved whatever you did. Maybe you were an artist, maybe you were a painter, whatever. You know, like people still study Leonardo da Vinci's paintings and works. Yeah, but those are very people who genuinely care. Very little. The rest of the world just knows your name now. That's it. Next. That's what fame is. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have for this video. You know, just thoughts just jumped into my mind, and I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. So once again, I hope, you know, in all this my rabble, in all this my brouhaha and mutterings and reminiscences and thoughts that I just mull over in my mind and talk about, I hope somebody has found some sort of wisdom, some sort of some sort of enlightenment, I would say, about their lives and how they should move forward from here. Because it's never too late to change course. If you realize you've been going down the wrong road all this time, it's never too late to go back. Better go back late than never go back, because you only have one life, you know, unless you believe in reincarnation, but that's a different story. So yeah, thank you guys for listening once again. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.